right. What's good, Pittsburgh? You know what it is. It's your boy LA, a.k.a. Mr. Micah, a.k.a. Mr. Hobbs. You know what it is. And, of course, we are live. Live and direct.
Yeah. Back again, baby.
We back again. Now, just to let y'all know, we all took our tests, and it all came back negative. So we're COVID-free up in here. And what's good, Pittsburgh? We don't play that.
No. Yes, sir.
We COVID-free over here.
Actually, my second test.
Then he had 2 tests. I work construction, so I'm tested, and I have
and I'm a delivery driver, so I need to be tested, and I'm negative.
Negative. Indeed. So we decided to do a live episode of What's Good Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
We're so glad to be back with you guys. We miss you. Listen, things may not go back to normal, but we know one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. That God holds the future.
Facts.
We don't know what the future may hold, but we know who holds the future.
Mm-hmm. Here it is.
And that's Yahweh. That's God. Elohim, El Shaddai. He's blessed. He holds the future. So we're here. We're back. And we're here to share with you what's going good in Pittsburgh. Now, of course, I have to talk about my co-hosts. And first of all, I'm going to go to my left. Mr. Dunny, my sports analyst, McHugh.
Yes, sir. Back again, baby. It's feel good to be back into a studio presence. You know, we got everything that worked out for us as far as the testing.
Yes. Clear.
Like he said, God's going to make sure that everything's going to be handled. And we just give it up to him. And we just go off of his guidance. And I'm just, so happy to be back with the brothers.
Yeah.
Face to face. We was doing Zoom before. So, I'm Dunny, a.k.a. the #1 sports analyst in the Berg. And we here to give you the knowledge, baby.
Yes, sir. And, of course, I always got my brothers to the right hand. Mr. Keenan, my Christ check brother. Yeah. What's good, Pittsburgh?
What's good, Pittsburgh? What's up, Dunny? What's
good, baby?
How you know what it is.
Man.
Hey, it's your boy Keenan, man, a.k.a. K-Dot, a.k.a. half man, half amazing, man.
Oh, my.
I'm just here, man. I'm just glad to be alive, man. I'm glad to be here with my brothers. Like my man Micah said, man, we back again. We live. We here. I'm able to see these dudes in their face. I'm able to see them with their reactions when we talk about my Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. Let's get it, boy.
Is that what you really wanted? You wanted to see our reactions, huh?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Ugh. Look, we don't have no room to even talk.
Okay.
I know.
I love Pittsburgh, but guess what?
Okay.
Come on.
I'm still hurting, Dunny. I'm still hurting. This is a serious subject. It's a sore subject. I don't like it.
Let him go. Let him go.
Oh, man.
What about my Steelers, man?
Oh, man.
Let's get right into it. Let's go for a P.
Let's get right into it. As y'all see, I had to rub my head a little bit because some sweat beads coming down. The Steelers was a total disappointment this year, It happened off at 11-0. Then when we faced the Redskins, it started to go downhill. So,
that was the start of the end.
That was the start of it. And, to me, it was like a lot of things that contributed to the demise of the Steelers this year. It had a lot to do to play calling. It had a lot to do on, just keeping players around that you don't need to keep around this long. So we're going to get straight to the Steeler news that went down after the loss with the Browns in the playoffs, with the disappointing loss to it.
Disappointing loss.
With your quarterback giving up 28 points off of 4 interceptions.
Holy crap.
5 turnovers.
For 500 yards, though, Dunny.
Anybody going to throw for 500 yards when you throw 62 times, right? So let's just get...
It's not funny.
I mean...
You stop laughing.
Guess what? Since 2017, we had the 29th ranked runs offense, the 30th run offense, and now the 32nd run offense in the league.
Man.
3
How many teams are in the league,
in a row. There's 32.
32 teams in the league.
So, when it comes down to it, it's like there was a lot of changes that needed to be made. The first change that did happen after the loss to the Browns was Randy Fichtner.
Peace!
The offensive coordinator. And everybody affiliated with him.
He's gone.
The running backs coach ended up retiring.
He's gone.
There was a lot of trickle-down effect after that. The offense, they stuttered a lot. They didn't
Is
get
Ben
to...
coming back?
That's yet to be known. To me, it's like this. He went $41 million to your cap this year if you get him in it. If you cut him, it's $22 million of dead money.
Right.
So then you have to get Joe Hayden. You have to address that issue.
Right.
What's wrong with Joe Hayden?
Joe Hayden's going to count to $12 million on your cap. If you can make him take a pay cut, it will shorten that up. Because now that you see, we have to sign Bud Dupree back.
I was just about to say
I would love to
When
sign
Bud Dupree and Devin Bush went out, your run defense got bad.
Yes,
So-
significantly.
Then they got to focus on TJ Watt.
They
So
gotta pay him.
you got to pay him. So now we're going to bring in a new regime. We're going to do things differently. Tomlin has to, because in the last 10 years, he won 3 playoff games.
Is
So
this
there
a
gotta be
sign of
change.
growth for Tomlin that he's firing coordinators and people who are not really?
No, well, it's needed. We are not making the next steps. He's giving people a privilege to make you own your position.
Right.
So if I'm giving you that position as me as a head coach, and I'm giving you the privilege to own your position, then you have to own what's wrong with the offense or what's wrong with the defense.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, Keith Butler, he might be out as well. I'm hearing rumors
Defensive
about him.
coordinator.
I'm hearing rumors about him going as well.
Because you know what? I mean, to look at it, I mean, the Steelers was killing. I mean, I know they were playing some rookie
We were 11-0
quarterbacks
at
and
one
things
point in
and
time.
things at that point, but you're in the NFL for a reason. You're a starting quarterback for a reason. You're a starting cornerback. You're a starting running back you're in there for a reason. So for the Steelers to go 11-0 and knock them boys around how they did, that defense was fiery. They was killing.
Yes.
And the thing was that offense, they were good, but it was almost as if they never played a top 5 defense. As soon as they ran into a solidified top 5 defense, you started to see the struggle.
Well,
and
they said we was gonna be one and done, and guess what? The prophecy was fulfilled.
yeah. But you know what? I have to put some of that blame on Randy, because if you let Ben Carter, let Ben Carter plays. When they let Ben Carter plays, they was converting.
Well, look,
they was
it
converting.
ultimately come down to there was a lot of personnel issues that was going down with the team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're going to see a lot of changes, like I said, with the cap. Where we stand with our cap positioning, there's going to be a lot of players that's going to have to get let go. To me, I think Juju Smith-Schuster is going to be gone.
You think so?
You think so?
Yeah, because he's going to cost you too much money as well. It's all about a rebuild without having to really rebuild.
You know what? You might be right, because
We're in contention every year, and we got to stay relevant that way.
Well,
So it's about just like taking the Belichick model.
right.
Is that you get rid of a player a year early rather than a year late. So that's what we need to do. That's what we got to make sure
You
that
think that's the move with Juju?
I think
I'll be
the next
honest,
year coming up,
I
that's
think
what we
Juju
gotta
played
do.
his part while he was here. I'm so grateful he was here.
Yeah, Juju
I
was-
really
yeah,
enjoyed
I like
his
Juju.
time
But this
here.
is what we're going to do, man.
I like
As far as with the Steelers situation, I appreciate all the Steeler fans. I appreciate the Steelers. I appreciate your organization, because y'all always gave me hope. Y'all always made sure that we was in the playoffs.
Yep.
So it was a disappointing season. But guess what? We coming back next year. Okay? So we got more sports news to talk about.
Yes.
We do.
Hey,
We do.
what about my Buccos?
Well, the Buccos, I don't have too much to say about them. Okay?
Well, why is that?
Because I don't like the ownership.
Oh,
I
Period.
don't like what they're doing.
Period.
And when you get rid of Bell, who was your best hitter, and then you get 2 prospects again in pitching, it's just like the Buccos just keep going to pitching, giving up hitters for pitching.
They did it.
So I don't have nothing to say about that.
What's good, Pittsburgh?
I agree with that, because
Okay.
you know what? I'm gonna
You
tell
see
you,
this?
honest. When they let go of McCutch the way they did,
Yeah, nobody felt it.
come on, man. This dude was MVP. How you let him go, regardless if he had a bad season the next season because he cut his dreads off? So what? Let the man do what he do. Let him do what he do. Listen, man. Look, a lot of people are going to bash me for saying this, but where's the loyalty at?
Where's the loyalty?
Guess what? We're going to cut them short the way they've been cutting us short for all these years.
What you mean, Donnie?
And we're going to move straight to the Penguins. Okay? So this is what we're going to do right here.
What's up with the Penguins?
Well, the Penguins, they had a few additions that they brought in this year because they wanted to get a little bit of youth, bring it in, and make sure that we could be competitive every year, just like the Steelers are. Buccos. So, they brought in Mark Janowski. I hope I spelled your last name correctly, but, it's a lot of them European names I get a little mixed up with. But I hope I didn't offend nobody by saying his last name. I hope it was correct.
We're talking about you, Mark.
And pretty much they're saying this, he's a low risk, high reward, and he's a player. He's youth. He's something that can rejuvenate the team, get the team rolling in the right way because we need speed. You need things to go right with us. With an agent Sidney Crosby, with an agent Malcolm. So and those were your perimeter players and the prime players that were on the team. Those dudes right there was the ones that set it off. So now it's time to move some youth in.
Okay,
and
that's good. That's
we got a player called Kaplan.
Who?
Yes, Kaplan. I heard of him.
Kaplan.
He's very good. He's very good.
Is he young?
He's young. So we're going to move him in.
Like
and
that.
hopefully we can make some strides towards, getting back into the playoffs and making some noise instead of going out in the first round like a team called the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Come on, Dunny, why do you have to keep bringing that up?
I love us. I love my city. But let's step it up, Bird. Come on, man.
Hey, Pittsburgh.
Give me something to talk about here, all right?
Pittsburgh, I love you guys. I really do, man. Steelers, I got nothing but love for you guys. I know y'all think I'm a hater or whatever. Whatever you want to call it, so what?
You are the only Kansas City fan on the show.
Listen, I got love for Pittsburgh.
This is called PBS.
True.
Okay?
It's called PBS. With
we're cutting this one short. We're cutting this one short early. We have other things to talk about. The show must go on, right? Let's go.
I am rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs to run the whole thing.
Oh, you going to get some of this Chief work. I'm going to tell you right now. So check it out. We playing the Browns.
Whoa. You better beat them.
The Browns.
Yeah.
The Browns? The Browns.
Please, whoop.
Denny's looking at me with this look of
they got us. Please get them.
But look, we'll do what y'all was supposed to do. We'll take care of that. Okay? We got arguably the best quarterback of all time, Mr. Patrick Mahomes. We got Clyde Edwards-Helaire coming back. That's what's up. Even though Mr. Baker went out with an injury, we actually signed some other guys. We signed Kemp back. He's a receiver because Sammy Watkins ain't playing. So he's out with an injury.
So Sammy's done?
I think Sammy's done this year. I think we're going to let him go this year because the injuries is what nags us. Because he's a great possession receiver. You know what I'm saying? So we need to keep him strong and keep him healthy. But homeboy just be getting injured.
Let me say this.
What's up?
I hope Patrick, my homeboy, wins it all.
I do too.
Now, Pittsburgh, we ain't in
Guess what? We're going to leave it on that note. Patrick Mahomes, bring it in.
My sports analyst said, cut it short.
Cut it short.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about the trivia winner for the question of last episode. And the winner of that question was none other than Mr. Dale McCord.
McCord!
Again!
What's good, baby?
And the question was, Dunny, repeat the question that he won.
The question was, what were the top 5 players in NFL history that had the most yards from scrimmage?
Most yards from scrimmage.
You could have went 1-5 or 5-1.
We left it up to you.
We had to leave it in that order. And guess what? We ended up having a winner.
We have a winner. Mr. Dale McCord, we're going to put up his picture right now. So once again, salute. Dale McCord, salute. You're famous, huh? Here we go. He is the business. So if he was here, he might say some explicit words, but He's not. So we're going to leave it like that. Let's show his picture. We love you, Uncle Dale. Thank you for supporting What's Good Pittsburgh and always paying attention to what we got going on.
Yes,
do what
Thank
you do.
you.
Do what you do.
So we love you, Unc.
Man, that's what's up. You know what, man? It's time for that CHA spotlight, man. What y'all think?
Hey, it's time, man.
I'll take one.
I will take
What you
one.
got going on?
So, what's going on, man? We got a guy by the name of Selah the Corner. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but what does Selah mean, sir?
Peace, musical pause.
Hmm.
Just like take time to rest and just think about it.
Right. So peace on the corner is what we talking about. So we got Mr. Selah the Corner. He hails from Yonkers, New York. Yonkers, New
I need
York,
a day.
man.
Thank you for telling me I never make it. I need a day. We ain't the real because you had to fake it. I need a day. I need a day. Oh yeah, I need a day.
Sound with God Over Money with Bizzle and them cats.
With God Over Money too?
Yeah, he's a monster, man. He's a monster. That boy got lyrics, he got delivery, his voice is raw. I mean, just mean with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, he got a couple of albums out. Actually, he got some mixtapes called Hoodie Season. Hoodie Season 1, 2, and 3. He just dropped 3. I think in 2019 he dropped Hoodie Season 3. I think it was 19 or 20. Can't remember.
Okay.
But, I mean, lyrical flow. Man, boy, mean. He got a mean just delivery, man.
And what's his name again?
Selah. Selah the Corner.
Wow.
Selah the Corner.
That's a name.
And one of the songs that I want to put you on, man, is called Cliche. It's actually featuring Bizzle on that joint.
Bizzle's on there? That's
Okay.
my man. You
Joint's
know I already
fire,
mess
man.
with
Joint's
Bizzle.
fire, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet, let y'all see what, you know what I'm saying? See if y'all rocking with it, man. Let me know, man. But
Check this
For
out
sure.
real quick.
Heard it all before. Right. It go down when it go up. Woo. You and him ain't never pay the same. You and him ain't never go Dutch. Woo. Netherlands, Neverland. Y'all ain't never grow up. Woo. I'm fitter than a fiddle. Or that monkey in the middle better slow up. I'm riding through my city. Everybody coming with me. I'ma be there in a jiffy. All I hear is murder, but you never murder nothing never getting murdered. All I hear is burner, but your homie only got it, you ain't never got the burn.
half man, half amazing, just like me.
Okay, now where was the part of New York he was from again?
Yonkers.
Yonkers, y'all.
DMX
Check him out,
Yonkers.
Yonkers, man.
Check him out.
So, you know, hey, I'm going to just keep it real, man. Listen, in every hood, there is some positive rappers, man, that love the Lord and they ain't afraid to spread that word, man. So,
sure.
you know what I'm saying? Don't knock these cats, man. These dudes, they spit real truth music, straight up, man.
like
So give it a look, man. The beats is, like I said before, like I said with all my other cats, the beats be, I mean, they be smashing,
Yo,
man.
you know what? You are batting 1,000 when it comes to the CHH spotlight.
Yes, sir.
You are batting
Yes, sir.
1,000
Come on,
because
man.
you have never spotlighted anybody
Every artist
that
you brought
wasn't
up,
worthy.
man. Every artist you brought
Man.
up.
They all got bangers.
Yes, sir.
Bangers, man.
So it's a blessing, man. We really appreciate that Christian
Thank
hip
you,
hop
brother.
spotlight,
Thank you, man. Hey, check him out, man. Selah the Corner. Go check him out, man.
Check him out.
Okay, everybody, we want to take a small time out to talk about our sponsors. Taquitos Food Truck, right there on Penn Avenue in Winebiddle, right there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh, you know what it is. You see the truck next to Spack Brothers with that big old line? Yeah, that's Taquitos. Go down there and get you some food. Now, here's the thing. You can skip that line if you order online. Just go to tastytaquitos.com and order online. And when you do, I have a special gift for you. You'll get you one of those free Taco Locos. That's right, a free Taco Loco whenever you order online. Just mention What's Good Pittsburgh and let them know, and they'll give it to you. Free food coming to you from the staff of What's Good Pittsburgh. Go down to Taquitos.
What else you got going on?
Well, you know, I wanted to talk to Dunny real quick. I wanted to ask him a question. Hey, Dunny, there's a guy that we know who just actually wrote a book.
Yes.
A beautiful book, actually.
Oh, man.
Can you do me a favor? Can you grab that book over there for me, sir, real quick?
Yes. Give me a second.
Give me 1 second. I apologize for this.
A few inches later.
there is a familiar person that we are very familiar with. It goes by the name of Micah Hobbs. So, you know, there's a couple things that we want to address with this beautiful book that you got here.
Yeah, brother.
For me, my first question is I want to know what inspired you. I know a lot of the things that you went through as far as your life journey and everything that you had to go through to even be here today. And it's all blessings due to Allah, man, and God, whoever you pray for, whoever. And tell me a little bit about your journey and what inspired you to even write this book.
Well, that's a great question, man. First of all, but the inspiration to writing this book was God. You know, I was in the hospital bed, in the hospital, Mercy Hospital, when he told me that I was going to write a book to talk about what he did for me. And the scripture reference was, and I say it all the time, Kenan, it's in Revelation. It says, we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of our testimony.
Facts.
In other words, when God does something for you, you have to talk about it. You can't just keep it to yourself. You have to share with other people because it produces faith in them. It produces love. It produces peace. It gives them the opportunity to be what God called them to be.
Wow.
You know, and so he also said to me, he said this book was going to bless more people than I was going to have the opportunity to meet. So everybody knows the social butterfly that that I am.
Yes.
You know, I meet people everywhere I go. If I'm going in my car and I go to the store, I'm going to meet somebody.
All the time.
You know, that's how I get down. You know, I learned that from my grandparents who are evangelists, and I talk about that in the book as well. But to me, that was the most beautiful thing, that God said it was going to be such a blessing to people, so many people. I'm not going to get a chance to meet all of them. And if I could help somebody by telling them about what God did for me, and I could help them and change their life, to me, that's everything.
Yeah.
That's great.
I could die today.
That's great stuff.
This book will last longer than I will.
Facts.
Indeed.
Facts. Words are almost eternal. You know, especially when they're written down and when they're coming from the heart. You know, couple of producers, we went down to the Strip District and we actually saw some footage and had Micah dive into.
That was fun, actually.
Yeah, man, that was real fun, man. We actually dove in a little deeper to find out, you know, as Dunny just asked, you know, what was the inspiration to the book, man, and I want y'all to see what we found out, man, and just how much information we was able to retrieve from this interview, man. So check it out. Let me know what you think.
Hey, what's good, Pittsburgh? You know what it is? It's your boy LA. We down here in the Strip District at Manny Brothers, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. For all y'all who don't know, now you know. So what's good? And my co-host Kenan has a special guest.
Hey, what's good, Pittsburgh? You're looking at your boy Keenan, Young. Hey, we got a special guest today. None other than this guy, Mr. Micah Hobbs.
What's
You
good,
know what it
Pittsburgh?
is.
Come on through, my brother. How you doing? What's good? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir.
What's good,
You too,
Pittsburgh?
man.
We're shooting a show called What's Good, Pittsburgh. We talk about sports reports and current affairs and inspirational things in Pittsburgh. Check us out on the internet.
Yeah.
Cool. Where y'all from?
Pittsburgh.
Where at?
Garden City.
Garden City, St. Bernadette Church. That's where I go.
It's Greater Works.
Yeah, I know where that's at. Yeah, cool.
Penn Hills.
Penn Hills, that's where I graduated from.
There you go. Me too.
78.
78.
Give us a like and a subscription. We'll really appreciate it. Check out the show. You'll like it.
Cool.
Thanks, man. God bless you, man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Hey, man, the Christmas spirit is here.
Hey,
We gotta
Pittsburgh.
understand that we gotta continue to say Merry Christmas.
That's right.
Let's bring that spirit back.
And keep Christ in Christmas. No Xmas.
Don't take that out
No,
of
you
that,
know what I
man.
mean? Keep Christ in Christmas.
Jesus is the reason for the season.
We're talking to
that. Remember that. So when you see somebody out in the streets, you say, "What's good, Pittsburgh?" and then holler back at them and say, "Merry Christmas."
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean?
So what we gonna do down here, man?
Hey man, we just going to, you know what I'm saying? Just take a look at Pittsburgh, man. Talk about you, man. Hold up. You got a book.
I do
You got
have
a book.
I do have a
You
book.
know what? Guess what? Hold on.
It's a
hold on.
blessing.
I know 2 published authors. One named Mr. Jerry Humphreys.
That's my man. Christ Chad.
Yeah. And then another one, Mr. Micah Hobbs. A published author, y'all. Man, I can't wait to get into this interview, man.
My man.
Yes, sir.
It's a special time, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What you got to say, man?
Hey, it's really inspirational to the city, you know, the fact that we could just do what we do and publish a book.
Yeah.
It took a lot of work. I started this book when I was in the hospital, actually.
Wow.
I was in the bed. I was wondering what I should write about. Because for me, at that point in time, coming out of LA and leaving gang banging, that was my biggest accomplishment. The fact that I survived Los Angeles, California. The fact that I survived gang banging.
Man, that's a blessing in itself, man.
I thought that was my biggest testament.
Dunny, I wish you was there. I know you had a lot going on, doing your thing and everything.
Unfortunately,
man.
you know,
yeah, Dunny wasn't able to make it.
He had the kids.
But, he had the kids, but you know.
But for my brother to give his life testimony,
hey man,
and
that was dope.
And put it into the book for all of y'all.
What's the name of the book?
Journey Beautiful.
Journey Beautiful.
So
JourneyBeautifulBook.com. Portions of proceeds of every book that is sold goes back to the ministry.
Dope.
The ministry is Heaven Bound, which produces this particular show called What's Good Pittsburgh.
And
so we could get to you.
Right, Pittsburgh. And shout out to our producers, man, for even catching that footage, man. They were excellent.
Absolutely.
Man. You know what I'm saying? They caught it all. They did what they were able to do, man. We just appreciate these guys for just doing what they do, man.
Shooting your shot.
Big time.
Oh.
Just to let y'all know, we have the best producers, man.
The best.
We'll put our producers against anybody.
That's right.
Facts.
Easy
put a
money.
stack on the ground right now.
Easy money. Easy money.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you putting your life testimony into this book. Like I said before, y'all go purchase this book.
Please.
It's a lot that you can get out of it. It's a lot that you can gain.
JourneyBeautifulBook.com.
If you're going through some adverse situations that you go through in life, this can help you. This can uplift you. Sometimes it's words that can make sure that, you know, and seeing the life journey, seeing what he went through, that can inspire you, you know, to do better. So I'm happy, man. It's a blessing that my brother here is came out with a book, and you know, let's just make sure we support the brother,
man. Big up, man. Big up to Micah. Love you, boy.
Love you more.
And actually, this was our special guest for today, by the way.
Yes.
They did that to me, man. I asked them who the guest was going to be for the next show. They said, you. I was like, what are you talking about? They was like, didn't you just write a book?
Exactly.
Facts. That's what we do, man. We
what better guest to have,
man. We want to big up each other. We want to always try to give each other inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And just keep everybody, you know, positive, man. With what we're going through, you know what I'm saying, in this climate, man. So big ups to Micah, man. Congratulations.
We thank y'all for the support too, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank y'all for the
fans.
support.
We love y'all, man. We love y'all.
Now we have a couple more things to get through before we're done.
All right, man. We got a new trivia question for you.
A new trivia question?
Yes.
What's the trivia question?
You've been making them too hard, though, bro.
No, I want to make sure that. Guess what?
Cash in.
When you tune into our show, then right, we're not the only ones that's supposed to do research. You are too. So, trivia question for this week is which NBA player have the best turnover to point ratio in NBA history? I think that's going to be a good one for y'all to do some research on.
Y'all can't Google that.
Hopefully,
Got you.
we got a new winner.
Hey, because guess what? Because Del McCord been killing.
Yeah, he been smashing.
Killing.
Remember, he used to be like Bray?
Used to be like Bray.
Used to be like Breezy.
Now it's MF
Del
McCord.
Smashing them. You know, don't give a. Oh, Lord. I ain't going to say it because we on What's Good Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
But don't give a. He just don't give it.
Well, that's the reason why I
don't
said
play.
MF. You know? Del McCord, you've been winning a lot, but hopefully we get a new winner.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Oh, man.
It's going to be beautiful.
Give them the 4 rules, man.
You want the 4 rules?
Yes, sir. Let them know.
4 rules it is. Because we love you and we want you to know the 4 rules to live by. This is the solution. We don't just talk about the problem. We talk about the solution. Here's the 4 rules. First, love God. If you can't love God and realize that there is a creator of the universe, you're in trouble. You need to watch the show more often. Go back to episode number 1, season number 1, please.
Yes, sir.
Number 2, love one another. Our COVID test is good.
Yes, sir.
We're good.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
We still practice,
Amen.
y'all.
Yes, when I leave here, I'm taking my mask off, but we're good. So you gotta love one another. In other words, I'm not gonna come here with COVID potentials amongst my brethren because they got kids. So I gotta love one another. I gotta make sure I take my precautions, wash my hands, get my hand sanitizer, wear my mask. Okay, love one another. Number 3, love to do good. Dunny, I love to do good.
Indeed.
It makes me feel better as a person when I do some good.
And it motivates you to keep doing
What that say?
What's good?
Y'all see it?
Pittsburgh,
Y'all see it?
do some good. The Bible even talks about doing good. It's good for your soul.
Man,
And the number 4 and last rule to live by,
come on now.
health is wealth. Okay? We're living in a very uncertain time. Very uncertain time. And we have always declared on this show, faith over fear.
That's right. That's
Okay?
right.
In the Bible, it has 365 scriptures based on do not fear, fear not, and things of that nature. About God influencing his people and instructing his people not to fear. 365, which I thought was unique, Dunny, because that's like a scripture for every day of the year.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
You don't have to fear. Have faith. We love you here at What's Good Pittsburgh. We're doing this because of you. God bless you. Peace. Shalom.
Shalom.